so can day and night blinds be cut down, what they sell in B&Q? So yes, they can. So what you do, remove that little screw there, pull that end piece off, measure the width of your blind, what you want. So remove the end, cut the rail, the top rail, to whatever size you want, and then the end you cut off, you'll already have this hole. So place that on top of the new end and use it to line the hole up and re-drill it, ready for that screw to go back in. Slide the blind out of the rail, and then you cut the blind 30mm shorter than this top rail, and then the weighted bar, what goes on the bottom of the blind, you cut that 10mm wider than your blind. So say if you need to cut this top rail at 700mm, you'll cut your blind at 670mm, which is 30mm shorter than this top one. And then you'll cut your metal weighted rod at 680mm, which is 10mm wider than the blind. So yeah, you have this top rail to cut with a jigsaw. You pull this weighted bar, the end caps, just pull them out and cut that to length. And then you have the top part of the roller. Same again, unroll your blind off it, slide your blind out of the groove, pop this end cap off, and you're left with an aluminium tube, and just mark it and cut through that with a jigsaw. So you've got 3 cuts, you've got your top rail, you've got your roller part, and you've got your weighted bar, and then it's done. So I've cut that one to length, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, another 5 to do. To cut your blind, you can either use a tape measure, you want a nice flat floor, lay it all out. I marked a piece of wood as a guide, and I just laid that carefully on top of the blind material and marked it every 4 stripes down. And then I drew a line with a pencil, the full length of the blind, and then I placed the blind on top of a scrap piece of wood, and then I used a Stanley knife and a metal ruler. You could do with a longer ruler, but metal ruler, and just carefully cut it all the way to the end, and it does leave a perfect edge. So it is, it's not a bad job really. I just thought it might help somebody if you're unsure if you can cut these blinds down, but you can. So I hope it helps somebody. Thank you.